Just you know what, starting this vlog a little late today because my morning was pretty much at the DMV. A lot of you probably already know what that's like, and that was pretty much a waste of my time. I'll tell you the story at the end of this vlog a little bit later when I'm possibly at home and a little bit in a better mood about that. But anyway, man, it is a hot one today. I spent most of the day in the office here at the shop, and it's air conditioned, and thank goodness for that, because I just went out for a little quick lunch because I was getting a little edgy. I needed some food, but it is 93 degrees out there with high humidity. Okay, when I used to live in Colorado, it would get around 115 degrees out and everything like that, but it was dry heat, and that's one thing, you just stay hydrated, drink a lot of water, splash water on your face, whatever, but the humidity is absolutely brutal. I felt like somebody was just pouring water on my head waiting in the drive-thru out there in this humidity. 93 degrees, and it was high humidity. When I first opened the door into my car to even start this, it was 105 in the car with that kind of humidity. Nice Coke, cold Coca-Cola never tastes so good. I usually don't drink this stuff, but man, today is just one of those days. So starting the vlog a little late in the afternoon here, but that's just been my morning. DMV was not fun. I'll share that story with you towards the end of the vlog. I'm looking to get out of here in a couple hours at work, go home, probably turn on the AC, pop some popcorn and watch a John Wayne movie. How about that? But anyway, this has been one heck of a day, and it's been fairly busy at the shop, so at least people have just, not like crazy busy, but at least consistently busy. Just helped the guy with his Springfield 1911. I really enjoy that kind of stuff. He had a question about it. He wasn't sure, and that's what I enjoy the most about my job, is being able to help somebody like that, where they're completely humble. They're straight up, I don't know anything, I need your help. I love helping people like that. That just because it's harder when they come at you and they either, the old term, they got a half a cup of knowledge, and they're not, and it's like, I'm not saying I know everything, but I love just trying to help people out with basic information like that. So anyway, thanks you guys. Blueberry. Yeah. You can't eat that.
Oh yes, you can.
No, you can't. You'll get plastered. No, just that's yours. I can't do it.
Come on, it's half a shot.
I can't do that.
You can. Why, you going home right away?
No, but I just know that.
Come on, I believe you. You haven't tried it.
I'm not gonna do the whole thing.
Yes, you are. You have to swallow the blueberry.
No.
Yes, you do. You have to swallow the blueberry. It's actually really good.
Holy sh!
Huh?
No,
I know.
I know, but all right.
Excuse me. Is there any payphones on the upper floors?
Whoa!
But there are some on this name. Oh, but I
Whoa!
Where are you going? How is it?
Older payphones run the power directly.
I can taste the blueberry. I just got home from my friend's place. It was kind of unplanned at the last minute. Just went to his house, as you saw. I did want to just kind of go home, kick my feet up, but you know what? I just wanted to just kind of hang out with friends a little bit more, since I've been away from them for quite some time, and I've actually been neglecting them over some time. So I think it was time for me to get back in touch with a lot of these guys that I've known for years, and it's really cool to be able to just touch back bases with them and hang out with them again. I've been enjoying that. And the mail, when I walked in, the mail had arrived. I didn't realize, I totally forgot about this, because honestly he got this out quickly. This is from Guns and Gadgets. This is the giveaway, so I surprisingly won something from his giveaway. I did not expect that, so that's twice now that I've actually won something from the YouTube community. It's really cool to interact with this stuff, and I enjoy doing giveaways myself, so I'll try to get that going to the main channel. We're gonna do a giveaway for the main channel. 3,000 subscribers, we're doing a giveaway, so I'll try to figure something like that out. Kind of having a late dinner. I know I'm not supposed to eat this late, but I'm kind of hungry. I got home late, and really I had a late lunch at work, and just been a hectic day. And I'll get ready and tell you guys the story of the DMV. It was laughable. This has kind of turned into a night vlog, I guess. All right, so the oven's at 200 degrees. What do we got cooking? Chips and cheese. And that, I figured. It was better than my original idea. I dare not say what my original idea was. Because Santee and Arizona Ghost Riders might cry, but I don't want to say what my original idea was. I'm trying to eat healthy, you know. I don't like eating this late, I really don't, but I am hungry, and I don't want to go to bed hungry. And I gotta eat stuff. I do, because if not I get cranky, and yeah, so best better eat something. And I get migraines, things like that, so it's best I eat. In fact, I should get a cup of water or something, drink some water. Feel a migraine coming on. Actually, I feel pretty proud of myself. I'm I don't know how many weeks sober from my usual root beer run. I usually go to Target and get my root beer or cream soda or something along those lines, and usually have that. Wow, look. Kind of come in from the shadows. Kind of that silhouette look, kind of like sudden impact. Go ahead, melt the cheese. So I'm one of those guys that likes the salsa cold. So I'm gonna pour this in the cup. I like a lot of salsa. And I'm gonna put this in the freezer. Yep. Come here. Come here. Yeah, there you go. Here you go. There you go. You messed up your bed, huh? Alright. Yeah? Yeah? I know you're just gonna scarf these down, because that's what you do. You're my little piggy. You watching the house? You being the guard dog? You get rewarded, huh? Yeah. Okay, so if you guys remember or seen the thumbnail with this picture on here, this was actually an idea that came up on mine, and a good friend of mine, he had passed away right there. My friend Dennis, he was a graphics designer and whatnot, and I came up with this idea of yeah. Anyway, it should say it all, big money bags everywhere. Dennis was a good buddy of mine, and I miss him, you know, and he was a really cool dude. And I remember when we were talking and working together, and you know, just stuff, and he was such a cool guy. And man, he had gotten cancer, and just everything went downhill after that for him. I remember the last night I talked to him, I called him up, and he told me, he asked me, he says, you know buddy, are you happy in life? And I said, yes I am, Dennis. He said, good, stay that way. And he died shortly after that. Good fella. So I'll always have that. This is just a copy, and I got the originals in the sleeve, so that's kind of what that means to me. It's a kind of a memorial, really, for me. He's a good friend of mine. Alright, you guys, getting ready to close some things out here and end this vlog for you and get it uploaded and everything like that. So anyway, I just had my dinner, kind of a late dinner, but it was good, and I guess not too bad for you. Anyway, like I said, it was a better idea than what I originally had. Anyway, alright, so my little DMV trip this morning was absolutely, I do say, in all odds, it wasn't like I spent a whole heck of a lot of time there. I am grateful for that, but the way ours works out here in this state is you gotta wait in one line, and you're waiting in this long line, and you wait and wait and wait. And what that is for is so the lady can come over when she calls you, when she feels like calling you. And let me tell you, she definitely prolongs that and drags ass as much as she can, because she'll go and open the door for other people and absolutely do everything that she can possibly do before she returns back to the podium to call the next person on over. So her job is to check your paperwork and make sure that you got everything in line, and so when you go up to the proper desk or the proper line, another line that you got to wait into, that you got everything in line. So she comes up, calls me, I show her my paperwork, I tell her what I'm doing. She says, okay, go into that line. She checks my paperwork and sends me to this other line. I wait in that line, not very long, thank goodness. I get up there, she's getting to process everything, I'm doing my car registration, and she says, oh, you're early, you're too early, you can't do this this early. I have to wait till next week. And I just went, my only complaint about that is, why didn't the first time when all my stuff was checked, did it not? Anyway, forget it. Anyway, oh man, forget that. So that is pretty much my morning there. It was a great deal of fun. My day didn't start off very well. It was kind of a drag. So, yeah, well, so well. Put it behind us. It is what it is. Another day down. But, yeah, JW's radio is coming up. And I figured I'd save this for JW's radio, perhaps. As you saw my little corporate policy pigs there. Now, it may sound like I'm pretty down on corporate, whatever establishments, was because before I worked where I work now, I had to do a lot of jobs with big box stores, corporate. A lot of jobs I wasn't happy with, but just the way I was treated, and it's pretty bad actually, the way I was treated by corporate themselves. And I'll just give you a little taste of it. But I'll mainly what I want to do is share this with the JW's radio coming up on Saturday, so tune in for that. But I was for the big box store, I was a loss prevention agent. I went around and undercover and looked for shoplifters and what have you. And now out here in Hawaii, it's a small town. We live in Kona, is a small town. And it's one of those things where if you go into Walmart or Kmart or something like that, you're guaranteed to run into somebody because it's just the way it is. Small town. Everybody knows one another, and it's really easy to run into each other constantly on, from one store to the next, be it a grocery store or one of the box stores. So one of our corporate guys comes over, and he's going to tell us how to go out there and catch the shoplifters. So he comes over, he's from, wherever else. His name, I'll never forget the guy, his name is Brandon Holmes or something like that. So he comes over and he's explaining to us that, and he's got a really big ego, and he's just like, I've been doing this for, a long time and many years, and I've never caught any shoplifters needing the aid of the cameras. I'm all hands on the floor, and that's what I do, and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, whatever. Our department manager was an older fella. He's a retired police officer. He definitely knew his stuff on the sales floor and all that. So this guy goes, you know what? In fact, this is my favorite part of it. He's sitting there in the thing, and he's going like this. He goes, I've caught over 300 shoplifters without using smoke and mirrors. I just was like thinking, what is this guy talking about? I really was like, I stopped paying attention to him because he was such a pompous jerk, really. Anyway, we go on the sales floor, and he's jumping around and doing his thing, and he's hiding behind a little thing and looking around and trying to tell us this is how you need to go and watch people on the sales floor. Well, there's a couple of things wrong with that. One of them is the obvious. I mean, anybody with half a sense of knowledge is going to look at that and go, this guy's probably watching somebody. He's probably a security guard or something, or he's definitely not being incognito. The other thing is, like I said, this is a small town. And you go around doing that, you may be a girl or something, and next thing you know it, her brother or her cousin, or worse yet, her man or something like that, or her father, sees you doing this. Looking around. Okay, now you're just trying to see if she's stealing something. To that person, that may look a little strange. Father sees you doing that to his daughter, or husband, or boyfriend, or brother, or cousin, or something like that. Like I said, this island's everybody's related. It's not going to go over very well. I can tell you that much. You get the point. Anyway, it's stuff like that I've encountered with corporate. It's just that, it's been a blessing that I had ran into the fella that I ran into and got to work for him and do all that kind of stuff and everything like that. I got to, you know what, I've been meaning to take this poster down because old Sylvester Stallone is kind of anti-gun, and yet he makes his money making shoot 'em up, bang, bang, movies like The Expendables, so down that comes. Well, yeah. I'm sorry, Stallone. You kind of ruined it for me, buddy. There we go. I'll put something else up there. I'll put a John Wayne poster up there. And not this. Anyway. So that's it. That was kind of my day. Had a little late dinner and everything like that. So, oh well. Thanks for watching, you guys. Day in the life. Another vlog down. Get this uploaded and see you tomorrow.